Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I've got another meal prep video for you today, and this one is snacks. Let me know in the comments which one you want to try. First up is this black rice and pine nut dish. So you're going to take a little bit of olive oil, a chopped brown onion. Now pop that in your pan. Separately, we're going to cook 2 cups of rice, and for every cup of rice I add 2 cups of water. You're going to bring that to the boil and then let it simmer. Back to your pan again after it's been cooking for about 5 minutes, add some cumin. Then I'm taking 250 grams of chopped mushrooms and adding that into the pan as well. Let it cook, add in a cup of lentils, let that cook again for another 5 to 10 minutes. And then we're adding in half a cup of pine nuts. Let it cook for another 10 minutes or so and then add the cooked rice in because it should be done by now. I love this one as a savory snack, and that's how easy it is to make. That should make you about 4 servings. Now we have some express blender muffins. These are so simple to make. So take 4 bananas, 4 eggs, 1 cup of coconut or Greek yogurt, half a teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of vanilla bean paste, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/3 of a cup of cacao nibs, and then you're going to blend it. Add in 2.5 cups of oats. I like to add it in stages just to make sure I'm getting the right consistency. And once it looks like this, pour it into a pan, cook it for about 15 minutes at 230 degrees Celsius. This one is my personal favorite one. We've got a vegetable dip with pita chips. So you're going to take some olive oil and mix in some dried basil, lightly coat the pita bread after it's been cut up, and then you're going to place it on a tray with some baking paper and you're going to cook that in the oven. Just shake off any excess oil, you don't want too much on the pieces. Now in a food processor, take 400 grams of a 4-bean mix, the juice of 1 lime, 1 teaspoon of cumin, 1 teaspoon of ground coriander, now for the next layer we're taking 3 avocados, the juice of half a lime, 1 teaspoon of ground coriander, and mixing it up again. I decided to meal prep my snacks this week because I'm going to be so busy, and I did some little treats too. You'll see them at the end. Should be able to take your pita breads out of the oven. Now for the top layer, take 2 tomatoes, 1 red onion, and half a cucumber. Add that on top of the dip layers, and you've got 4 servings. Now the last one, I call them Twix bites just because that's what they reminded me of. So 1.5 cups of macadamia nuts, half a cup of rice malt syrup. I find this is a good liquid sweetener because it doesn't have fructose in it. 1 teaspoon of vanilla bean paste, half a cup of tapioca or coconut flour. Process that up until it's this texture. Line a nice cube tray with some coconut oil and press in that first layer. Pop it in the freezer overnight, and then for the next layer we're taking 20 dates. Make sure they're pitted, and then you're going to pop them in your food processor as well. Add in 3 tablespoons of almond butter, 3 to 4 tablespoons of water, add that on top of the first layer and then pop it back into the freezer for an hour. Now we're going to boil some water and then place a glass or metal bowl over the top just to melt down some chocolate. So I'm using really dark chocolate, about 85% here. And then you're just gonna dip your bites in it, pop them on a plate that's got some baking paper on it, and store them in the freezer. I hope you enjoyed these little meal prep snack ideas. They're super easy to take on the go with you. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye!